Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for February 11th to the 23rd. February 11th to the 15th, we have a strong ridge here over the North Pacific. We have a deep trough here in the west, and we have this ridge down here across the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, with above normal heights in the east. Now, eventually, the ridge will flatten, and this trough will kind of sink, or will spread, slide, whatever you want to say, eastward. But this ridge will be the primary feature in our flow, with forcing this trough eastward. Now, within this flow, we will have several systems that will sink southeastward from Canada into the western states and track through the Central Plains. So we're looking at the experimental GFS, and you can see here's our first. Here's our first system here. So we'll go back and watch it. And then it moves here into the plains, and here you can see we have mixed precipitation. This will be rain, this will be snow, some pockets of heavier snow moving into Iowa and Nebraska, so forth, pushing into the northwest. So we're going to go forward in time. Now this is Sunday at 10 p.m. The snow is moving through the Ohio Valley. And then we look at 1 a.m. on Monday. It's starting to push into the mid-Atlantic in the northeast. And then we'll move in, we'll go ahead to 7 a.m. Now it's snowing in a place like New York, Pennsylvania. We have rain to the south. And then we go to 10 a.m. Monday, it's still snow. 1 p.m. Monday, still snow across areas of the mid-Atlantic. We have some ice down here across Philadelphia, rain to the south. And then we have our other system here in the plains. Now this one is more important because the first one will be like be a light event, but here you can see we have snow spreading up to the north. This is all snow, this is ice, this is rain. And then we'll go forward. We're at Tuesday, 4 a.m. Now we're at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Snow is starting to break out here across portions of the Mid-Atlantic, moving into areas like New York City. Back here we have mixed precipitation where you see the orange. The pink is ice. And down here the green is rain. And then we'll go to 7 p.m. It's still snow. It might be starting to change to a mixture or rain here across central Jersey, moving into the north. And then you can see now we're at 10 p.m. Tuesday, and it's a mixture, snow, rain, sleet. And I want to notice where the 540 line is. Let's see if we can find it. I'm going to guess this is it. Yep, 540, you can just about see it. It's going through New England, southern New England, and then we go 1 a.m. Monday, 1 a.m. Wednesday. It's still kind of mixed across northern New Jersey, parts of Pennsylvania, rain across Long Island, but this is all due to development, and we might have a secondary system develop along the Mid-Atlantic to see how that goes. And then we're into 7 a.m. on Wednesday. Now it's rain across the Mid-Atlantic, mixed to the north, snow to the north. That's the experimental GFS. Now we'll go to the operational GFS. And here's the first system, Wednesday night. Now you can see we have some ice here. This is rain, pockets of heavy rain, maybe possible storms. And then we'll go to 1 p.m. Monday. We have snow moving into southwest Pennsylvania, the rain to the south. We have mix across portions of the Midwest. And then we'll go into 1 a.m. Monday. Now it's snow, mixed precipitation here. And then we'll go to 7 a.m. on Tuesday. Snow looks to be moderate, we'll say, here across portions of northeast Pennsylvania, western New York, and northern New Jersey. And the 540 line is just right here to the north. And then we have mixed precipitation with the first system where the operational keeps it as snow. And then we go into rain earlier than the operational has it on Wednesday. This is 7 p.m. on Tuesday. It's raining. And then we'll look at the next system. So here's our secondary system. You can start seeing it starting to develop. We'll go back a few frames. Okay, you can see this little bulge here. This is the beginning of the secondary system. And then you can see here more. And then you can see the secondary system here to the east of Long Island. Here's the main system. But depends on where and how this develops will determine the precipitation amounts. And we'll look at now the European. Here's the 540 line. Here's the first system. Now the 540 line moves to the north. This will be probably all rain. So all in all, we're going to have an active and unsettled period coming up. Now we're going to look at the period for February 14th to the 18th. Strong ridge over the North Pacific, you can see here, remains in place. And we expect the western trough to slide further to the east. We're going to go here to the 18th. Now it's covering like the west central states, and the models of good agreement. And then this ridge, we still have above normal heights in the east, but more of a zone of flow will continue to be suppressed. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this area here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of at least 8 degrees below normal. There might be greater anomalies to the north, and then we have above normal temperatures here with anomalies of 2 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here and east of the Mississippi River. The probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%, and below normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. Now for the final period, this will be for February 19th to 23rd, and I think this is where we might start to get our change. We continue to have this ridge over the North Pacific to remain in place. This trough continues to slide or expand eastward and suppresses the above normal heights to the south and to the east. And we look at the European, we have this trough encompassing much of the nation. This will lead to below normal temperatures for much of the nation. So for this forecast period, forecasting below normal temperature you can see for much of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies of near 12 degrees below normal. Again, there might be a few greater anomalies, but generally I'm calling for near 12 degrees. And for the precipitation, I'm calling for a little change in the precipitation anomalies from the previous period. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 11th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.